Yeah, guys. I'm Bishop. I'm Bishop JB. Depend on Mr. Fox. All those are my names. Out of Fox with Africa. Yeah, and I feel like it is time to speak some things out because the world is suffering because we are keeping secrets which are not necessary. Without further ado, let me briefly talk about my relationship, my love life. Uh, and I want to be very honest because this message might inspire somebody who is married or want to get married, and maybe they are passing through the same challenges and they don't know what is exactly going on. Some things are happening in people's lives, and if you're not keen, you might think maybe you are the problem or your partner is the problem. But basically, either of you is the source of the problem. So I've been so quiet on this story, and of course, so many people have been so curious to get the behind what was happening and why now, where are we now, what is happening between me and Karim. Yeah, Karin, we met 2019. She was a law student. Yeah, she has Kenya School of Law. Yeah, I was by then doing some sort of business. Not some, I was doing business, and the business I was just starting a business. That is the time I was already. I've quitted the NGO, Youth on the Move. So I started a business. I was selling mayai, eggs, and I was also cooking chapati. I was frying chapati. I had a person who was helping me fry chapati, and I was responsible in supplying eggs. Yeah, and that is she came as a customer, and we started becoming friends, and we ended up, uh, you know, having to get into relationship, intimate relationship. As it is, yeah, it happened. Yeah, we started a relationship. That is 2019 uh, June, 2019 June, July. Yeah, uh, but for real, there's a statement that goes kwa Kiswahili wanasema safari njema inaonekana asubuhi. Mwanzo mzuri pia ina determine vile uta end. Yeah. So we started all well. I think the first month tulikaa na Karen. I'm saying this story because maybe inaweza saidia mtu, maybe. And for those who are not interested to listen, it's also good to keep on scrolling. I'm saying this because it might help somebody else to be empowered to understand relationship nowadays. Vitu zina happen in the relationship, they're really weird, and the reason as to why you see some people not growing in business in their life, maybe they are in a wrong relationship which is really deteriorating. So precisely the only best moment, if Karen was here, can also narrate the same story. I'm not in bad terms with Karen. Yeah, we are in good terms, but at the end of it we understand why we are not together, or why we are not together currently. Um so in the first I think that was 2019 July. 2019 July, that's where the drama began. So remember, we met June 2019, and the next month of the same year, uh, chaos began between me and Karen. And this began this way. I was so social to people. I'm social to people. I talk to people. I love with everybody, including ladies and what. So she could come to business and she could see me laugh with other ladies, have fun. They have fun with me. They talk what they want. It's all about business and it's done. Yeah. When you are a small business person, you got to be very social for you to, sometimes maintain customers. Some customers need, they of course they did promote me. They used to be my very good customers because kukopa sikuwa nakopa, but because of my social nature they could always come and buy from me. So she one day, as we closed the business, she as we walked, she used to leave her place and I was also staying at my place. So one day as we were walking towards home, and she asked me a question: why are you laughing with ladies? I don't like the way you are interacting with girls. And I was like, no, I have no bad intentions with talking to ladies. You found me having the same nature, talking and having social time with the so-called my customers, who are of course my friends. Yeah, so she was so angry. She insisted, I don't like it. What? Okay, but what you do is don't come to the business, because if you do come to where I work, then you're going to be very annoyed, because me stopping talking to customers, I think is impossible. I can't do that. So yeah, that is it. We did not end up in good terms. She went to sleep. I went to sleep to my place, and that's it. So I remember it was a weekend. I remember it was a weekend. She came and found me laughing with, as usual, having fun with the other girls in the business, not in the house. And she slapped me. It was in the evening, around 7. Yeah, she slapped me, and I was so furious. Why are you slapping me? That was a moment after me talking to customers and having good time with customers and buying, and they have left. And then she's like, she slapped me. I did not feel good. I slapped her back. Bah! And then I remember she was wearing high heels. And she cried as she walked towards where she was living. So, cutting the long story, I know it is long, yeah. Uh, we continued arguing over, me having talking to girls. Yeah, we continued having that for the longest time. Nimekuwa naye since 2019. 2020 she went home because of corona. I, I remember when she was going home during corona, something I requested her. As much as she was a student, I asked her, please, when you go home, do me a favor, go and do something to do with yourself. Go and understand yourself, and also try as much as possible to find a formula on how you can also interact with other people freely without causing conflict or any mayhem. I remember that. I insisted. So she went. I remember we strike a deal because she stayed, corona curfews and what. I remember we strike a deal. She told her dad that she was going to Kericho for some education or something. But that was my deal. She came to Nairobi, visited me, had a good time about 1 week, and then she went back home. That is during 2020 Corona. Because I was in love with this lady, and she's the only one I had. So I could do anything to see her during the Corona thing. And yeah, she came, we spent a good time, but then I realized still there's something, when you stay with somebody and when you are genuine, there's something you feel like, there's something there's a feeling, there's a sensation you will feel. Maybe something is not all right on the other side of your partner. So I was feeling like Karen is not, she says something that is not good. There's energy that is not flowing well with me and her. So I asked her if she has taken time to understand herself. She said yes, but when I was looking at her, I could really tell that no, she hasn't understood herself. I'm not saying she was bad, but there's something, I feel there's energy, there's energy, a sensation that does not feel right. Yeah, there's a kata.